What's going on, guys? Colgar here. Today we're going to be trying out the World Boss playtest. It's a new FPS game created by Lazarbeam and Fresh. I know very little about it. I only heard about it from Lazarbeam when he was on a podcast, and he didn't give a lot of details. But in the description of the game, it says, take on 15 other players in fast-paced arena combat. Level up to unlock upgradable weapons and perks. Customize your gladiator with unique builds for every playstyle. Delete your enemies, climb the leaderboard, take on the world. Now, I'm always looking for a new FPS game to play, so I want to try it out and give you guys my thoughts. Before we get into it, I'd really appreciate if you guys could scroll down and double check if you click that subscribe button. It's free, it helps with the channel, and you can always unsubscribe later if you don't like the content. Let's get into it. I don't know the objective. You're supposed to level up, upgrade gear and stuff, get experience balls or something they said in the intro, but I've done limited to no research. So this is also partially a playtest of like how new user friendly is it. Oh my, yeah, this is ridiculous. So I was originally just going to post this gameplay and all the thoughts I was having while playing it, but once I was editing the video and realized that I was going through an hour of footage, it was just going to be way too long. So I thought that I would talk about the pros and cons of the game with a little bit of gameplay in the background. And to be honest, it's going to be much less of a pros and cons and more of a positives and negatives. Now, I'm totally keeping in mind that this game is in open playtest and that there's obviously things that they're still working on, and they're definitely going to take the feedback from this playtest and improve the game. So I just want to put my thoughts out there on basically what I was experiencing. So let's start with the positives. First and foremost, the movement in this game is so much fun. It takes all the best movement aspects from all the best movement games, and it kind of combines them together, but it does it in its own unique way. It honestly feels like nothing I've ever played before in terms of movement. I also like the fact that while you're leveling up your character and selecting different skills, you're not forced into movement. There's some people that really don't want to go all crazy with the air dashing and double jumps and floating and things like that. And so you have the ability to just make yourself stronger. So you can really just kind of, stand your ground and gun people down. There's so many different options for customization that honestly, the possibilities seem endless in terms of what you can do for a build. Second is the gunplay. Now this is both going to be a positive and a negative, but on the positive side of things, it honestly feels very fluid. I didn't feel like I was getting a lot of no regs or anything like that, which for some reason is still a huge problem with games nowadays. All the guns seem relatively balanced, which is good. I didn't get to try a lot of the different ones like shotguns and things like that, but of what I did try, the pistol, the sniper rifle, and the AK, they all seemed good in their own ways. Minus the pistol, but of course that is a starting weapon and a secondary. Then you have the times when you're actually the world boss. Again, this is going to be a positive and a negative. As for the positive, I think that they did a really good job balancing the world boss. I'm going to go into what I think they should change, but honestly, when they release something like this, it has a tendency to be completely broken, and I just don't think that's the case with the world boss for this game. Another positive is the map. I really liked the layout. I like the different sections. There's a lot of room for verticality and being able to shoot off the top of buildings. There's not a lot of outplay potential for like inside buildings because you can't get in buildings, but there's certain scaffoldings and things you can play around, so that's fun. There's a few points in the map where you can kind of get stuck, but for the most part, collision seems to be figured out pretty well. So honestly, I just think the game's really solid. So now let's talk a little bit about the negatives, and we can touch on a few of the things that I mentioned were both.
Oh my god,
so
I suck.
on the gunplay side of things, I'm not quite sure if it's just something that I wasn't able to upgrade in time, but when you look at the power of the sniper rifle, eventually I was able to get it upgraded. You can just hit one-shot headshots. It kind of makes it seem like the AK is relatively worthless. Like, if you can hit shots with a scope and you become the world boss, all your damage increases and stuff like that, it just seems like you're at a disadvantage for taking an AK. I'm not quite sure about that one yet. I still think I need to take more time in trying out the AK, but that wasn't my initial thoughts. As for the negatives of the world boss, it does have this ability to, essentially once you stop taking damage for a little bit, you instantly heal back to full health, which is already insanely high to begin with. I think that the world boss should have to get health just like everyone else. Normally, you take damage, you're low on health, and you have to go get a health pack, but as the world boss, you just instantly get your health back. It's so powerful that that part kind of seems broken, to be honest. Now let's get into my least favorite part of the game, that made me rage uncontrollably while I was playing it. The stupid electric bullets. First of all, the sound is ridiculous. It is way too loud. Second, it seems to mess up your screen. I don't know if they need to change the visuals or something, but it is atrocious to play against. And honestly, even when I had the little electric bullets, I didn't really like using them either. It was very annoying. They have a few sound issues with some of the bullets or explosions or something. Too many times I was turned around because I was getting sound cues from behind me when it was like aftermath explosions of certain bullets. I don't know, it was very confusing. Aside from that though, the sound is pretty good in this game. And lastly, the biggest con, I have no freaking clue what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, I get it. You kill people, you level up, you get stronger, you try to be world boss. What's the objective of the game? Is it just an endless arena? If that's the case, I can see this getting really repetitive really fast. Obviously, you could grind out stats, but I'm not really quite sure what the point is if it's just every lobby just continues on perpetually. Maybe that's just how it is during playtest. Maybe that's just the lobby I joined. But either way, it is confusing. Well, that's it for the pros and cons lists. I'm going to let you guys watch the gameplay, and I do actually kind of give a brief summary recap at the end of the video as well, my thoughts. I'm very excited for World Boss to come out. If you guys want to give it a try, make sure you guys visit the Steam page. I left a link down below where you can request access and download the game. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Am I getting shot from? Top of the building? Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I'm dying to this kid again. If I would have died to him, that was embarrassing. Then again, he didn't really hit me at all because I have full health, so. On the back, man. Oh, that was convenient. I'm just the unluckiest person on planet Earth. Oh, I just jacked someone's kill. I love it. You love to see it, man. Oh, someone took my kill. This teleporter is gotta be the single most clutch thing. Alright, that guy just jumped off the map. At 89 kills. What?
They couldn't hold the lead.
Oh. No. Someone just took it. Where you going, boy?
Taken down.
Ooh, I'm the world boss soon. I just sit here? 30 seconds till I'm the world boss. This would be a good way to end the video. Yeah?
World boss activate.
Yo, where is everybody, man? I think your world boss can't find anybody. Oh, I may have made my sense too low. Wait, ready to prestige. Do you prestige in the game? How did he expect that to go?
Unfortunate.
Oh my god, I suck. That guy just continuously runs from me. That is it. Arms world boss, killed 126, death 24. You just keep playing and then just quit when you want? I don't know. Anyway, that was my playthrough of World Boss. Like I said throughout the video, I think the gunplay is really fun. The maps are cool. I really like the movement. There's some cool stuff you can do with it. I feel like there's some balancing issues. Like, I don't know. It seems really, once you get a fully upgraded sniper rifle and you can one-shot headshot people, it seems kind of silly to take the AK. Especially with like all the movement and stuff. People are flying around. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad with the AK and I just need to get better. But either way, I really enjoyed it. I gotta be honest, I do a lot of these little playthrough videos of FPS games that are coming out in the future, usually playtests. This is definitely the one I've been the most excited for in general. I still have no clue what the point of the game is, other than you just kill people forever. But like I said, the movement and gunplay is really fun. It's an open beta right now, so make sure you guys visit the Steam store and you guys can get access to play it yourself. I'll leave a link down in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.